proportion and rates. Imagine you can type 120 words in 2 minutes, and you want to find out how many you can type in 7 minutes. Well, just remember that if we're using proportion, we can use it to work out the rate of anything, whether it's how many miles you can drive on 1 litre of petrol, how many kilometres you can walk in 1 hour, that kind of thing. In this case, it's the number of words that we can type in 7 minutes. Here's how you do it. Set out, first of all, the first bit of information that we were given. In 2 minutes, we can type 120 words. And we want to know how many words we can type in 7 minutes. Okay. Now you'll notice I've left a good gap between there, and the reason for that will become clear in a second. Now to do this, the best approach is to work out one single unit of whatever it is that you can control. In this case, it's the number of minutes that we can control. So let's work out 1 minute and how many words we can type in that minute. How do you do it? Well, how do we get from 2 to 1? Of course, we just divide by 2. So over here, we divide by 2. So in 1 minute, we can type 60 words. And then from 1 minute to 7 minutes, which is what we're looking for, what would we do? We would multiply by 7. You'd multiply by 7 here. And so 60 times 7 gives you a total of 420 words in 7 minutes. Now there's a bit of a twist in our second example. Let's imagine that it takes 4 men 12 weeks to build a house. How long would it take 3 men to build the same house? Now whereas before, in this example here, as the number of minutes went down, so did the number of words. As the number of minutes went up, so did the number of words. In this case, something quite interesting happens. Let's set our working out. We were told that 4 men would take 12 weeks to build our house. Well, as we did before, let's work out how long it would take 1 man. Now in questions like this, you have to think about this practically. If it takes 4 men 12 weeks, is it going to take 1 man longer, or is it going to take him less time? Now of course it's going to take him longer. So in spite of the fact that to get from 4 to 1 here, we divided by 4, because you know that it would take him longer, the 4 is the key number, but instead of dividing, you multiply. And so it would take 1 man 48 weeks. Okay, from that we can then go forward to get our answer. We wanted to know how long it would take 3 men to build this house. So to get from 1 to 3, we would multiply by 3. But because we know things are going in the opposite direction now, over here, we're going to divide by 3. 48 divided by 3 gives us an answer of 16, so we know it will take 3 men 16 weeks to build this house. Now please remember that for questions like these, very often it comes down to nothing mathematical, but more a bit of common sense in terms of the number of men, the length of time to build a house, the number of minutes, and the number of words that you can type. Thanks for watching.